Hello, I'm Donna Bell.
And I'm Darren Elizaris.
And we want to welcome you to our program, This Week in the Valley. Here you'll meet people that are making a difference in our community and learn about events taking place all over the area.
We have a great show, and joining us this week are Tricia Knowles and Linda Orman with the Macon County Back to School Fair, Kelly Wilson, Kim Thompson, and Marlene Rodenbaugh with Autism Awareness Run, Hunt, Crop, Katrina Steffes with the St. Mary's Picnic in Wien, Ralph Thomas with HJR 48, the Lottery Ticket Bill, and the American Legion Run Walk in Buckland, and Melanie Turnow and Lake and Britt with the Calio Harvest Fiesta, and the Macon County Historical Society will unveil their newest addition at the museum.
We have a busy show for you, but first, Missouri's Back to School tax holiday is this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This three-day holiday gives you a chance to avoid paying sales tax on certain back-to-school purchases such as clothing, school supplies, and computers.
With school starting for most students in the area in less than a month, it is time to prepare for the beginning of an exciting year of school. By shopping this weekend, you can stretch your dollars even more.
But before you decide to shop, make sure you're able to take advantage of the tax-free opportunity. There are several cities in Missouri that have opted out and will not participate in the sales tax holiday, including Columbia and Moberly. A complete list of Missouri towns not participating can be found on the website on the screen.
Additionally, know the exemptions. Exemptions apply to purchases of clothing on $100 or less per item, school supplies $50 or less per purchase, computer software $350 or less, personal computers and computer peripheral devices $3,500 or less.
We are fortunate enough to live in an area where many organizations assist families with school supplies, and one is the Macon Athenian Club, who is hosting a back-to-school fair, and our first guests, Tricia Knowles and Linda Orman, join us with all the details. Well, starting the school year off with all the necessary supplies is very, very important, and I am pleased to have Linda Orman and Tricia Knowles joining us, and they're with the Athenian Club, and they have a back-to-school fair that's coming up this Saturday that has school supplies and much more, and we're pleased to have them joining us. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Well, let's first talk about the Athenian Club. What's your mission? What's some of the things that your organization does?
Okay, Athenian Club is a group of women that we started out. We were affiliated with GFWC, and it was two groups. There's like an older group, and we're considered the younger group.
Were
yes, yes. We keep saying we'll move up, but none of us have moved yet.
Yeah, sure, why not?
So anyway, our mission is to do local things to help out, you know, like community things, like for young kids, and we have 2 scholarships that we give every year. We used to do Safety Town. Somebody else has taken that on now. We've decided to do the Back to School Fair this year in place of that. What else do we do, Tricia?
We contribute to local, you know, needs.
Right. Local needs and stuff. We do stuff like that. We just like to help with community. Anything community-wise, we like to be there to help with it if we can.
And this back to school fair is something that's been going on for many years, but this is your first year taking it on, and it sounds like it fits right in with your organization.
Yes, yes, it does. The Back to School Fair was run for several years by a group of organizations, and they felt like they just couldn't continue, and so Athenian Club stepped up to the plate and is going to do this year. It is our first year, so we may make some mistakes, but we're trying really hard. It is the Macon County Back to School Fair, and we want to make sure everybody knows where it is because the location has been changed. It used to be held at the Expo Center. That wasn't available this year, so we changed to the First Christian Church. And it will be Saturday, August 2nd from 9 to 12 a.m. in the morning.
And it's for kindergarten through 5th grade students?
Kindergarten through 5th grade children, and they must live in Macon County. You know, we can't serve children from other counties. Younger children are invited to come if they would like, and there will be things that they can do, but we can't give them school supplies because the school supplies are designated for kindergarten through 5th grade.
Do parents need to bring some sort of proof of identification?
That we usually just have them sign, so I think that's a kind of a trusting thing.
So there'll be supplies and much more. Tell us about other things.
There'll be some community vendors there that are going to provide some excitement for the children and for the families. Things like the fire truck fire and rescue, the police car. The Macon County Health Department will be there, and this will be something for families with younger children, and we'll check car seats to make sure they're properly installed. And we also have Conservation Department and Long Branch Lake. And the police department is going to be giving out gun locks to the first 100 families that come. There'll just be one per family. But that's something that's very important when you talk about safety.
Sounds like it's going to be a very busy time for you. And I guess we need to thank some people that have contributed to the event.
Definitely. We couldn't do this without the businesses and the individuals and the organizations that have contributed, because there's 400 children that go through this, and that is a lot of school supplies. So we take their donations, and as you know, when everybody does a little, it turns into a lot. And so we take those donations and we purchase school supplies and compile them, and every child walks out with a bag of school supplies: pencils, crayons, paper, markers. I'm not sure. Kleenexes, I know, is a big thing. Can you think of anything?
Probably, I would say probably wet ones, wet wipes.
Right.
Probably there's probably some of those.
Scissors, you know, all the things that. And as you know, if you've ever had young children, it's expensive to get them ready for school. Buy clothes, and they outgrow things so fast that this is just one small way the community can help children do well in school and succeed.
And it's very important, and it's all taking place this Saturday. It starts at 9 o'clock.
It's August 2nd, Saturday, August 2nd, 9 o'clock to 12 p.m. First Christian Church, which is located on 806 East Briggs in Macon.
So, sounds like you are very excited about it, and being your first year, I'm sure it'll be one that you'll remember. So
that's probably true.
So we thank you for doing this and making this available to the students, and here in the helping out the families. That's that Macon is amazing. They are always out to help.
They are.
So
that's right.
And to give the students a great first day or first start of school is wonderful.
Right.
So.
Everybody likes to have that new box of crayons.
That's
I remember that as a child, getting that new
too.
box of crayons. So hopefully we can give children that feeling then. So
all right. Well,
thank you for having us.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that you could be here. Thank you.
Thanks, Tricia and Linda. Your efforts are giving kids a great start to the new school year.
They absolutely are. Besides school supplies and backpacks, getting ready for school means adjusting routines. Now is the time to move that bedtime back to an earlier time and to always put a positive spin on going back to school. It'll be here before you know it.
Yes, very much. Autism is known as a complex developmental disability. The condition is the result of a neurological disorder that has an effect on normal brain function, affecting development of the person's communication and social interaction skills.
Our next guests, Kelly Wilson, Kim Thompson, and Marlene Rodenbaugh, have first-hand experience with autism, as each of them have an autistic child. They are hosting an autism awareness event that they want to tell you about, and it's for everyone, and they join us now with all the details. Kelly, Kim, and Marlene join us to talk about their upcoming Autism Awareness Run, Hunt, Walk, which is a 5K run plus a whole lot more. So welcome to all of you. We're glad you're here.
Thank you.
Well, let's first start with Marlene, and let's talk a little bit about what's going on, or what the Shine a Light on Autism is all about.
Shine a Light on Autism is a not-for-profit group that my husband and I started. We became officially not-for-profit 2 years ago, but we've been doing fundraising with a group of friends from Hannibal for probably about 6 years now. My husband started it at first doing a golf tournament. He did it solely on his own. We had a lot of support, a lot of success with that fundraising from our community. And it got to be a little bit overwhelming, so we sought out friends, and Shine a Light was started.
It's a great organization, and you do a lot of different things.
Right. Like I said, we started out with the golf tournament, and that we were really successful. We were able to contribute a lot of financial support to the local school in Hannibal for a room that they started. It's an EIBI room. It's specifically for children on the spectrum, anywhere from moderate to severe. So that kind of gave us a sense of empowerment, and it made us feel good. It made us feel like we were contributing something to not only our son, but also to the community. It's a profound need in a lot of communities. And Shine a Light started when I was the wellness director at the YMCA in Hannibal. I would do personal training, and I noticed that I would take a lot of people down to the Lighthouse Steps for training, and they loved it. And it was always a challenge of who could do the most flights. What did this person do that morning? Well, I'm going to beat them. And it was kind of an aha moment of, wait a minute, this could be something that could do. I could start a fundraiser, a local event, and fundraise for recreational opportunities for families with special needs, and also the schools. So that's kind of where it all. It's funny how this all kind of snowballs, and you just never know where life's going to take you and how it can grow into something.
Absolutely. So you're helping Kelly and Kim with their upcoming 5K run walk in Clarence, and so you are both organizing it. You've been around quite a long time. Let's talk about what your event entails. It's more than a 5K run.
It is. It started actually several years ago. This will be my 8th year doing it. We have raised money for Autism Speaks and Touchpoint through the years, and this past year we were lucky enough to partner with Shine a Light and be able to raise some money for them. We do an autism crop is what we call it, and it's a scrapbooking day, and it's full of vendors and make and takes and just a lot of scrapbooking, a lot of fellowship, a lot of fun, great food, and all for a great cause. 100% of the proceeds always go to whatever organization we're raising money for at the time.
So this is taking place at the same time as the 5K in September.
Mm-hmm. In September. We always do a crop in March, and we do one in September. And this year Kelly has asked to partner, and we're making it a bigger event by adding the scavenger hunt and the walk to it. So my crop is the same as it always has been, but Kelly's coming and adding a lot more to add more awareness, which is making it a bigger event.
So let's talk about the 5K and what you've got going on, Kelly.
I wanted to make the event a little bit bigger and partner with her. She's already laid a great foundation. She's been doing it for years, like she said. So I'm just kind of coming in before her event starts with the 5K and the scavenger hunt. I've worked hard to get a lot of really cool prizes. We'll have Kansas City Chief tickets. We have gift certificates to AJ's, McDonald's certificates, great sponsors out there. We're really not putting anything out except for, finding people to run the tables in the booth so that hopefully people will come that have questions, don't understand, and will get some kind of support and education of what they can look forward to.
So the scavenger hunt is something that is for the runners and for others that come that day?
They're two separate events, or you could do them both together, one after the other. The scavenger hunt will be kind of fun. Lots of silly little clues, mirror images, rebus, trivia, things like that to kind of keep people guessing and make it fun.
And the prizes that you spoke of, are they door prizes for anyone that participates, or those are the prizes for the winners of the 5K or the scavenger hunt?
Everyone who enters the 5K will get a t-shirt, and then the prizes will be handed out for the winners of the 5K in the different categories, which we're going to do adult, male, female, high school, male, female, elementary, male, female winners. And then we will do the scavenger hunt, and everyone who finishes the scavenger hunt will get to choose a prize.
Very good. Now, not only that, you also have autism awareness information and safety items?
Yes, we do. We'll have the Little Red Toolkit available for people who need that. That helps discuss wandering, which is always so scary when you have an autistic child or any special needs child. That's probably the biggest concern when they're young. There'll also be things about special education. They'll have, Highway Patrol was nice enough to give us papers that they can go get their kids fingerprinted in case something should happen, they get lost. We'll have those kind of things as well as information on services that they can get. Equal opportunities will be there. County Connections will be there. So there'll be a lot of information that they can get and share.
Very good. And also bounce house and some other fun things.
Yes.
Sensory table for kids. You're giving away a free Android tablet.
Yes.
How is that?
Whatever school district has the most registered people will receive that. So the special education room will basically get that. We'll make sure that it's preloaded with the apps that is using the classroom with my son, and then of course any others that they would like or need help with, we can set those up too.
So this is in September 20th.
Yes.
So how do people get registered? It's good that you're getting the word out early. So
we have many flyers around town. There is a Facebook event that is open that they can search for. There's also on the website for Shine a Light on Autism. It's there on Facebook as well.
And it's called Autism Awareness Run Hunt Crop.
Yes, that's the order of the event. So we'll do the 5K, the hunt, and then the crop will be all day long.
And it's the United Methodist Church is where it'll start,
Yes.
and that's where all the activities will take place.
Yes.
At the United Methodist Church in Clarence on September 20th.
And the city was nice enough to shut the roads down to make sure the run will stay safe for everyone there. So there shouldn't be any safety concerns.
Well, very good. So I guess the last question I really have is why get involved? Why are you so involved with this? Tell us your motivation.
Well, I think from my perspective, I'm a mom, and I think all three of us are mothers, but we're also mothers of kids who are on the spectrum or a special needs child. And I think that puts you in a unique category. It doesn't elevate you, but it puts you in a unique category of perspective on life. And I think you learn what's important, you learn to prioritize, and you work diligently and hard not only for your own child, but all special needs kids. And you make these special connections with other mothers that's required. I mean, it really is required for your journey with special needs kids. But in saying that, you really need your community to rally around you, because as a mother of a special needs child, you can become isolated. You can go up against so many obstacles. Resources can be limited. So I think it's so important for your community to whether you understand special needs or autism, engage, come out and support, because you may not see it, but you really will make a difference in so many kids and their families. So, and you make wonderful friendships. It's amazing the people that you become connected with, but also I think it's just a personal, and I think it's just a purpose. It's personal and a purpose in life. So that's my perspective.
Kelly?
I agree. I mean, I started this 8 years ago, and part of it was I was going to a crop in St. Louis, and it was raising money for autism. And there's several of us friends that were like, well, why can't we do that locally? Why can't we raise money locally and have a similar event? So that's why we started the crop. I also am a parent of a special needs child, and it's near and dear to my heart. You know, anything I can give back to whatever, resources to help other families endure this journey is what makes it worth it.
Kelly?
I agree totally with them. I think a lot of it is understanding. Our kids are all a little bit older. It's kind of understanding where you are at, getting through the really hardest part of raising them when they are wondering, and and it's just so difficult to kind of get a grasp on what they need. Once you get past that, you appreciate all the support that you've got and the people around you, and you want to give back and make sure other people have that connection. And that's kind of, I think, where we're all at now.
I think so. Kind of laying some groundwork and trying to create more opportunity and resources for the families and kids coming behind you, because you know the limits that you were faced with. So the less you can limit a kiddo that's coming behind, and awesome. You feel like you've really done something, you've made a difference, and you've empowered yourself, but you've also empowered other families.
And frankly, you can't help but think every day the women that have come before you, and the men, and the people that have fought for the rights of the kids and the services, because they're the ones that make it okay for your kid to go in and have those things and those opportunities. So that has to continue.
Right.
So what advice would you have for someone who is not familiar with autism and wants to communicate or reach out to a child that is autistic, that may feel uncomfortable doing that and not sure what to do?
Come out that day and get information. I mean, we're going to have several resource booths set up, and information is wealth. I mean, it is your knowledge to get through and navigate the whole system of kids that are with any disability, not just autism. But we're going to have several resource booths out there that day that will assist you in making these choices, plus connections you'll make with us. We'll be there that day, so we're willing to help and assist anyway.
And I encourage people, even that aren't able to participate, if they have a grandkid, a child, anyone in the special needs spectrum, to come out and get the information, even if they don't want to participate in the events.
Yeah. And I also think I'd like to add that this is not only just for special needs kids and their families, this is for your community. And if you want to break barriers, and if you want to, this isn't only about special needs kids, this is about typical developing children, building relationships with everybody in your community. And when you've done that, then you've won half the battle as far as the special needs kid, and then exposing your kids and letting them grow and learn from a special needs child. There's so much to be learned from both sides, but that can't happen unless there has to be that engagement, and there has to be the willingness from both sides to come together and be a community.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all very much. I know that people that like to run 5Ks like to run for a purpose, and definitely a great cause right here. So September 20th is the day. Get on Facebook and get registered, or pick up a flyer, and it's all over the area. And if you have any questions, is there somebody they can call? Is there...
Yes, you can get on the event. You can call me. My number is 660-349-0055, and I would be happy to email you a flyer, anything you need.
Oh, very good. Well, Kelly, Kim, Marlene, thank you all very
Thank
much,
you.
and
Thank
I
you.
really wish you much success in your event.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
So
Thanks Kelly, Kim, and Marlene. If you want to participate in scrapbooking, you need to bring your supplies, pictures, and cardstock. There will be scrapbooking vendors available with new items to purchase. Go to their Facebook page, Shine a Light in Autism, for more information.
A delicious home-cooked dinner, country store, dance, kids' games, and much more await you in Wayne this Sunday, and Katrina Steffes with Our Lady of the Angels Parish of Wayne joins us with all the details. The annual St. Mary's Picnic in Wayne takes place the first Sunday of August every year, and it's going to be this Sunday, and we are pleased to have Katrina Steffes joining us to tell us all about it. So welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So this is an exciting time. It's a tradition that brings people together from all over every year.
Yes, it's very exciting. A lot of people have come to it. It's a big tradition. A lot of people have grown up with it. It's fun for everybody to come in, enjoy the dinners, the games, everything.
So you're saying this is the 122nd year?
122nd year, that's right. The 100th year was celebrated in 1992.
Tell us about that. That was a big event.
Yeah, they had a little parade, I think, and the bishop probably came up and celebrated with them. Of course, the dinner and everything was there. A lot of the families came in. I think they had like the oldest person participating and probably the youngest, all kinds of different little events that are special.
And every year is special. Every year they have something exciting going on, and this year is no different. They've got, let's talk about some of the things that will be taking place that people, when they arrive, will get to participate.
Well, the main thing is the dinner, which is always like a highlight. Everybody loves the dinner.
Because it's home cooked and it's delicious.
Yes.
And it's probably going to be a hot day, and it's also air conditioned.
It's air conditioned in the hall, and there's plenty of space for people to come in and sit and eat with their families. The younger kids usually help serve as far as bringing the drinks and things like that to the folks. And it's fried chicken, roast beef, mashed potatoes, gravy, coleslaw, all kinds of desserts, and a drink is included. So it's really good. And
the people of Wayne are known for their cooking, so it's something that, you know, I'm sure it'll be delicious, and it'll be all you can eat. I'm sure you won't go away hungry.
Not at all, not at all. And also there's carry out available too.
Oh, okay.
So even if you can't stay for the dinner, at least you can have a carry out.
And not only the dinner, there's a lot of activities going on outside the hall.
There's all kinds of games. There's the dunking booth, the ball throw, the wheel, and of course the favorite is always the turtle races. And then there's bingo. There's a little merry-go-round for the kids, which has been there since I think was built in the 1970s. So a couple generations have enjoyed the merry-go-round. And then there's also a hamburger stand. If you can't make it for the dinner, then have a hamburger, hot dog, fries, and there's an ice cream stand and with snow cones. So there's something for everybody there.
Yeah, and it's all taking place this Sunday. What time do you start serving the meal?
The meal is from 11 to 2, and it's $10 for adults and $4 for kids 4 to 10 years old, and under 3 is free.
It's a great deal.
Mm-hmm.
And the activities take place all day long, and then in the evening we've got some entertainment.
Yes, the activities usually start, bingo usually starts around 11 o'clock, and the other games usually around 1, and usually they'll last until the afternoon. And the entertainment is from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m., and that's just local talent that comes in and plays old-time music. There's probably like 6 to 10 musicians on the stage, and that's $4 per person.
Mm-hmm.
And they usually serve popcorn and pop inside that you can buy.
And I imagine there'll be a little bit of dancing going on.
Yes, a little bit of dancing. That's always fun to watch. And then there's also a raffle that happens, and usually the main thing on the raffle is the quilt, which is handmade by one of the parishioners, and $150 in cash is one of the top prizes. And you can buy those tickets are $1 for 1 ticket or 6 tickets for $5. And you don't have to be present to win the prize, but that does take place as far as the drawing takes place later that night.
So you can buy tickets while you're there during the day?
All day, yes. And if you know anybody that's a parishioner, of course, they can get those for you too.
So tell us about what you're looking forward to most this year.
What I look forward to the most is seeing people that I hadn't seen since last year, and family and friends, and the dinner, of course. I always look forward to that. And just and also going into Share and Care, it's open too during that time period.
Okay, so talk to us about Share and Care for people that may not be familiar with that.
Share and Care is held in the old schoolhouse there in Ween, and it's open on Tuesdays from like 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. But during the picnic, it's open also during the day until about 4 p.m. But it's kind of a Goodwill, rummage sale. You can find all kinds of neat stuff in there.
All kinds of neat stuff. You would not believe how much they've collected, and a lot of that, you know, during the course of the year is donated to other organizations.
Other charities, yeah. They collect that, or if there's a family that's in need, they'll collect clothing, any kind of items that they might need for their home, that if they've lost it in a fire or anything, a disaster, they will help you out with that.
Yes, it's a wonderful place, and volunteers, it's all volunteers, and a lot of ladies, a lot of people do a lot of work there, and it's all for a great cause. And if you go to the Ween Picnic, you'll be able to see, you'll
Yes.
be able to experience that, and maybe find some bargains of your own.
Yes.
So it's a full day of fun, and it's all taking place where?
In Ween, and that's on 129 Highway, about 9 miles south of 36 Highway. And it's a beautiful place to see just the church and to check out the old school. And it's a neat little community, and all volunteers put this on, so we're very appreciative of that.
Oh yeah, it takes a lot of work to put something like this on, but everybody seems to have so much fun doing it. It's not like they're working. So
Not at all, not at all. It's a good time.
So I heard someone say that if they were to miss the Ween Picnic, it would be like missing Christmas.
That's right, because a lot of them, several people never miss it every year. They're there, and unless something takes them away, but it's always good to see everybody come back and enjoy the community.
So it's all taking place in Ween. You don't want to miss it. If you have any questions, is there some place that they can go for more information, or if they have any questions?
We have a website. It is at, I believe it's 2000weenus.com.
Okay, all right. There you can go for some more information. And Katrina, we really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And
Thank you for having me.
we hope that it's a great success. I'm sure it will be again this year. And I hope everybody comes out to see them and to enjoy the wonderful meal and all the activities and fellowship and fun with the entire family. Something for everyone.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.